Cash-strapped young people have always had roommates, but the economic pressures of modern life, combined with changing lifestyles and the rise of digital nomads, means the sharing economy is coming into the home. Welcome to the world of co-living, an ancient concept which is having a revamp.
Companies such as The Collective and We Live have proliferated in recent years, hoping to take shared housing beyond the preserve of students, hippies and the elderly. They offer shorter, flexible leases and a flat fee that covers rent, bills, cleaning and shared activities. Bedrooms are small and private, but kitchens and spaces from bars to movie rooms are communal. In Copenhagen, IKEA has its Future Living Lab, where a design team is examining how we can live together better as cities become more crowded. It says existing co-living models are expensive and do little to foster a real community.
Some solutions are seeming to find ways of making people cram into smaller and smaller spaces or living more and more isolated. What we dream of is to find new ways of designing spaces for social interaction and for living with less and paying less, but hopefully getting more out of it at the end.
Newer companies are offering the bigger, luxurious apartments that young people aspire to, and they take the stress out of relocation. All you need to bring is a suitcase. For some, these might seem sterile, but waiting for you is a fully furnished apartment and a network of like-minded people.
There was roughly 3 large insecurities when especially moving abroad. You've got a new job, you've got a new house, if you're lucky, especially in Copenhagen, and then you've got a new, hopefully, social life. And this takes care of 2 of those boxes.
It's still early days, but LifeX shows us how traditional real estate models could be overhauled in cities facing a housing crunch.
We find these apartments that are being underutilized, like they're really huge apartment that's not a big market for. We convert them into smaller units that is much more demand for.
But young renters too often are lonely. Despite their growing digital connections, they crave human interaction.
The idea is that you want to help each other out, be a community, because you're a home of around 6 to 8 people. So internally, you want to feel like a family.
But how do you balance comfort and easy access to services with community? People need to feel like it's a home, not a hotel, and maybe that means owning a part of it.
When we talk about access to ownership, at the moment they're primarily rental models, and I think we need to start seeing a shift towards different co-ownership.
The older Lang Eng community could be a more realistic model. It's a multi-generational, privately owned housing project filled with families. Each has their own home, but they come together most nights for dinner. Adults share cooking, cleaning and maintenance of the community house and public spaces. Children are looked after and socialising is easy.
There's like this enclosed space that the children can run around and play in. And also there's a lot of activities going on, social things are happening without you need to plan them.
A co-housing hotel compared to this kind of housing, it's something you can do in a smaller phase of your life. This you can be born here and stay here during your childhood. You can stay here through your whole adulthood and also when you're older.
Co-living is becoming a bigger part of everyday urban life, and entrepreneurs have their eyes on a sector that could be worth billions of dollars. While no model is perfect, it could offer us a window into the future of how we live a more shared existence.